Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is a creative fold, and I'm calling it an Ivy Flap card. This card was inspired by a downline member, Michelle Casto. She submitted a card for my product challenge, and I just so loved the layout of the card. So, going to be using a lot of new products, but there you have it. It is just a flap over with that beautiful ivy from the botanical gardens. So let's get started. I'm going to first use a piece of the Flirty Flamingo. This measures 5.5 by 8.5, and then the Emerald Envy cardstock. This measures 5.5 by 7 3/4, and I'm going to use a strip of Designer Series paper. This is from the Playful palette, and it measures 1 inch by 5.5. Going to bring in my personal trimmer, because I need to first score this Emerald Envy, and I'm going to score it at the 4 1/4 inch mark. Then I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, and I'm going to be using that new platform that was just introduced by Stampin' Up. It replaces our old platform with the hinges, and it just has two pieces. I did a video, or I posted a video that Stampin' Up talked about this platform, so I'm not going to go into it in too much depth here, but I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. I am going to be using the Thinlits, so I need that adapter, and again, right on your platforms it tells you what adapters you need for what cut. So I'm going to lay my paper down, going to bring in that ivy, and let's see, I want it to go this way. So I'm going to take my ivy and lay it down like so. Now I see that it is bowing a little bit, so I'm just going to bring in some painter's tape. You can use washi tape for this too, but I want to make sure that it holds in place. So I'm just going to tape that down a little bit there. Bring in my top platform and run that through the Big Shot. I also used the embossing folder, Softly Falling. So I'm going to remove that. By pushing it through the Big Shot, that tape can stick maybe a little bit more than you want, but it did pretty good. So I'm going to just pop that out. And then I'm going to bring in my folder. Because my folder has a double layer, I do not need that adapter, just the platform and my two cutting mats. And run that through. I'm also going to go in and emboss that Flirty Flamingo. Remember, this was 5.5 by 8.5, and it's also scored at the 4 1/4. Bring in that folder. Do the same thing with it. Just going to line that fold up with the edge of the embossing folder. And while I have my Big Shot out, I'm also going to cut my hearts that I used from the front of this card. These hearts come from the, I can't remember the name of it, Sweet and Sassy, and they are layering hearts. You get 15 framelits in this group, so great value. Because I'm using the framelits again, I need to put that adapter in, so I'm going to bring in a couple of those hearts. Once I figure out which ones I used here, I think I used that one and that one. So I'm going to take my vanilla and lay that like so, and then I'm going to use that Sweet Sugar Plum. Again, that is a new in color. If you like the new in colors and like the ribbon, oops, that is the thing that you should not do. The thin tie adapter is not for cutting. I need that cutting mat in there. Thankfully, that didn't cut into that. That would be just what I need on a brand new adapter. So I'll put that back in. But if you love the new in colors and would like a yard of each of the in color ribbons, through June 15th, I am offering a special. If you place a $30 order in my online store and use the hostess code, I will send you 1 yard of each of those ribbons free. So you want to head over to my online store, stampingwithlynda.com, and place that $30 order so you can get that ribbon. So I've got my hearts done. Next, what I want to do is bring in the thoughtful banners. If you have not checked this out, I did a video last week about how you can take your photopolymer and angle it so that it fits well. But this set is just a must for anybody that's a stamper. It covers all occasions, and I am just going to use that banner. I'm going to use that Sweet Sugar Plum, and I'm going to stamp my banner. And I see I did not use my paper piercer, but did a pretty good job there. So put that there. I'm going to use my Emerald Envy and the little thank you, and just stamp that right inside the banner. Again, because this is the photopolymer, you could actually punch first. Now this is a dual punch, has 2 different, I don't know if the light is glaring on that, but 2 different punches. It is a bundle, so if you buy the stamp set and the punch together, you do get that 10% discount. So going to go in there. And a better discount yet, the best bundle in town, of course, is signing up as a demonstrator and getting $125 worth of product in your kit only through the end of June. And you get to pick 2 free stamp sets of your choice, whatever value. So really good special going on with the Demonstrator Starters Kit, and to be part of my team. And if you have any questions, make sure you email me or give me a call. So I've got my card, my base card. I've got that 1 inch by 5.5 in the Playful palette. And so this is just a fun little accent, just using that Designer Series paper on the side. Next, what I want to do is to have that double flap, that ivy, so it's going to go in like so, but it's going to go behind your pink. So I'm just going to add some fast fuse. Got some hanging leaves there, and going to put that right inside. And now I'm ready to add my heart. So just love the look of that ivy. So pretty. So I want to thank again Michelle Castro from Twinsburg for sharing this great layering technique with me. So I've got my heart. Using dimensionals on the back so that I'll kind of raise it up. And that heart right there. And still going to use another dimensional on that banner. So really some fun action with lots of new products from the new catalog. Hope you've enjoyed today's Creative Fold, and you join me again real soon. Bye-bye.